So, I mean, I'm still working on my voice and things like that. Working on facial feminization, things like that. I'm working on my body. Definitely working on my body, doing a lot of lower body workouts. Trying to get my lower body to be more bigger than my upper body. But it's like, and it's like when it comes to women, like I found that like when I go out into the world and I'm not gonna lie to you, talking even like this is not comfortable for me, and so like I end up like talking like this and whatnot, and like using my like man voice or whatever, like to talk to people or whatever. But when I am feminine, I try to talk like this. I try to talk in a more feminine manner, and so like that's what's like good for me. And so yeah, I mean, women when I take all the makeup off, whatever, and I'm just in guy mode, if you will, like women are just like so attractive, and it's like I'm not even really in guy mode. Like I'm not in guy mode just because I look like a guy doesn't mean like I'm in guy mode. You know what I mean? I just don't have any makeup on. Like that's not my fault. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And so yeah, it's like I literally have been like hit on so hard by women. Women are almost like jealous of my beauty. It's crazy, like how jealous they are of my beauty. And it's because I just know how to do this. Like I know how to like make myself look like beautiful. Like what I mean. And it's because it's who I am. Like what I mean. Like this is who I am. Big lips. Anyways, so yeah. I don't really know about getting with women, but like am I getting some lesbian action? It kind of scared me. Honestly, I was kind of traumatized because it was like, as a guy, like I couldn't have sex with women because like I just wasn't like what they wanted or whatever, and I wasn't like they were what I wanted, and it was always like running game, and I didn't understand how women. I don't know. I didn't understand the relations between men and women. And it's because now I see why. It's because I'm trans, and so like I fit in the gay community only because like the gay men that wanted me were bottoms, you know what I mean? And like are trans women, and they wanted me to top them and be their daddy, be their, to be their dom. And so like I got into that because I'm that type of person. I have a motherly mentality, and so that's what that was. But then like I got tired of it because I realized like even in that position, because they think like okay they're the one being dom, that the dom is the abuser or something. But you know what I mean. But like subs can abuse their doms by like saying like you can't, policing everything, you can't do this, you can do this. It's all just designed so you can like do their bidding, and then they end up being the dom. They just want you to do all their bidding. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. So like I don't know when it comes to women, like I get traumatized because like I've wanted women so bad when I was a guy. I wanted to like lose my virginity and be like the cool guy. You know what guys are. It's like it's a thing like and so like I really was a whole into that whole male ego thing, not because I actually wanted it, but because I feel like it meant something in my development as an individual person. I feel like I'm not a real man if I haven't had sex with a woman or anything, or I haven't like what I mean. I can't please a woman, and then like I got insecure because like basically gave up on women and started giving guys, and guys were like more responded to me, and so that's when it was like, oh my god, but I never like got domed by a guy, and that really hurt me because even when I always had sex with these guys, they'd be like doing stuff to me, and I would be like, I don't know, I would be like feminine with it, like you know what I mean. I'd make them like touch my boobs or something, and I didn't really have boobs. I just had these man boobs, but I'd make them like touch my boobs and like twist my nipples and like smack my ass. Like I always wanted them to like do something to make me feel like something that's gonna make me feel like be turned on and stuff. You know what I mean? And so that's what that was. And so like what I mean. Like now that it's like I'm trans, like I think like I don't mind being like a tranny top. Like I don't mind topping like boys that want me to, or guys that want me to top them. But as long as they're guys, you know what I mean, and like their verses, like they like being topped and they like, what I mean, being a bottom, you know what I mean, like being topped and then being a bottom or whatever, being bottom, I don't know, you know what I mean, and so that's what I really like. But like, I really can't be with a guy, or you know what I mean. I don't know how it is to be with a girl because like I like to get fucked, and like I need some guy that's gonna fuck me, like, and I just don't know. I want the real thing, and it's like women are beautiful and they're like attractive and everything, but it's just too much. It's like you gotta have to like fuck them and you have to like satisfy them because that's the only way they can like be satisfied by being fucked. And it's just like that's not what I'm all about. And it's kind of just forward for me because it's like I'm using my penis and I feel like a man. I'm having sex like a man and it's like so much. It's just something different about being with women because they're cis women and they're constantly like looking at you and they don't understand there's two different types of femininity. It's like dark femininity with them and then we have light femininity. So it's like we have this like illumination of like all these like sensual, motherly, just all these like heightened potent like feminine abilities while their abilities is more cisgender abilities are more trans crescent. Like it's more, it has a flow to it that's a little more easier to take and digest. You get what I'm saying? And so like when it comes to like cis women, they constantly are comparing us because they think in their mind that we're women or something, or like we're like it's like they think in their mind we're women or something. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying we're not women, but they think of us like okay, like it's just a different type of woman, a counter, you know what I mean? And then it's almost kind of like counterfeit or something like that. And so then it's like it's just weird. It's a weird dynamic. You never know what women are thinking and why they might be trying to like be with you. And then they try to like simp you because they're like, oh, you're a guy still, so like. You know what I mean? They'll try to simp you, and then it's just like like they see you okay, you're feminine or whatever the fuck, but you still see yourself as a guy. But then like because you're like aggressive or whatever, you're still like you have an alpha male mentality. You're She Hulk and shit. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, there's still a man, and he still wants to fuck me. He still wants to get me pregnant, and he still wants to like take on. You know what I mean? They still think these things, and it's just like, what the fuck? And then they like do it to you. Like I be at work, and like women be like, oh my god, I can't pick this up. Can you pick this up for me? And it's like, why would you do that to me? Like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. Chivalry? We going to chivalry? You gonna do chivalry on the tranny? Really? Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Like crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. So it's like I don't have time for it. So like that's what makes it like that's why it's like it's not that I'm like oh my god, I'm so beneath women. It's like no, it's like women are like crazy. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking crazy, and I don't have time for that shit. Men are crazy too, but like at least they're like gonna go crazy on you right then and there. You can see when they go crazy. Like women, it's like oh she's gonna just okay go crazy in her mind and then like plot on you and pretend she's your best friend. And it's like I can't do all that shit. That's just crazy. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe she's more like not so like, oh my god, it's so cute, you're so cute, we're all so cute. Like I don't fuck with that type of bitch. Is like I can't fuck with that shit. Like I do that enough for myself to make myself a woman. You know what I mean? I don't need like you doing that. You know what I mean? So peace. That's it.